And we in Booking we also have a lot of things to keep developing for a special vacation rental segment. But the trend won't stop tomorrow, and the trend will be keep going even with all the news we have with the regulations and stuff. The resilience of the segment is something that we should be highlighting for this event.
Totally, totally. And it's really true that you guys have make a pretty good change and things are working pretty well with the users that we have. They've seen a good correlation on working with Booking to be something successful for their portfolio. And obviously, as you're saying, having the possibility to professionalize yourself working with Rental Ninja and many other tools on the market have give you the opportunity, right, to be kind of more professional and competitive towards the future. So we're here for that to see a bit more in detail about the future and so on. And if you like, Laia, we'll ask you a quick question before we move on. What is something that you like to work with Booking.com? What is the thing that you like the most with working with Booking in this case?
Hi everyone, I'm Laia. I'm part of the connectivity department in Booking.com, and thanks John for the question. So very similarly as Juan, I have been working in Booking.com for over 12 years already, 10 of them in connectivity. And what I really like of Booking.com is that we really saw a change in how the hospitality industry is growing and behaving. And also from the connectivity space, more and more we see like new software companies and for different catering different needs from the property managers. And I really like being part of that.
Great point. Being part of the future, being part of new things going on, which is kind of exciting, and that's why we're here for that. And Paul, for sure, if you don't mind giving us a quick insight, what is something that you like to see in the future with Rental Ninja somehow?
Well, hello
Uh,
everybody. I'm Paul. I'm one of the many creators of Rental Ninja, and what I'd like to see, to be honest, is what we've already started doing a very long time ago, which is to make everybody's life easier. Managing a growing business, especially with the challenges that governments and legislation are bringing to the table, is a headache, and our goal is to make it as simple as possible to have your vacation rentals as filled as possible.
Great news, totally. And Juan, I know you already present yourself. Something you want to add?
No,
Great.
super happy to collaborate with you guys.
Amazing, amazing. Most of you guys, you already might know me. So I help and optimize property managers in Spain, France, and with Rental Ninja all over the world. And it's been such a pleasure to collaborate also with Booking, especially now these days. I have so many clients that they want to know a bit more about what we're gonna cover during the meeting of today, and obviously to know a bit more how we can work with Rental Ninja to boost their listings and to have a bit more occupancy and maybe to know more about the industry trends or things that might be going onwards. Great. From there, I'm going to show you a little bit what is the agenda for today, what we had expected. So mainly, Booking will, Laia and Juan will present us a bit more information about how to allow properties in Booking, what is the content and ranking information. And from us, we will show you and explain you a little bit how to create the properties. Well, first, how to create the account and list the properties in Booking, and obviously how to enhance the conversion rate by making some specific modifications in the promotions to tackle a bit more information. So I think from here, I'm going to let the experts guide us a little bit more. And Juan, I think you have something to say here.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone, depending on where you're joining us from today. Now, let's talk about the incredible reach and opportunity available to you when you're listing your property with us. Consider these impressive figures. We're talking about 1.8 billion guests globally. That's an astonishing number of potential travelers looking for places to stay. In fact, 1 out of 3 room nights bookings throughout our platform is this accounts for 48%, sorry, of all night booked. It is on our segment. These statistics highlight the immense visibility and bookings that potentially could impact to your property.
Okay.
So if we move to the next slide, I think John will show us a video.
Yeah, totally, totally. So most of you might already know that we have some of the channels open for communication in YouTube and so on, and we have some videos and tutorials made for you, especially for knowing how to operate and work with Booking. In this case, we're going to show you how to create an account in case you might not have yet. So what you will be gaining in case you already have an account is use the easy connection from Rental Ninja, just to connect your account. And in case you don't have already an account, you will be able to comply this quick form, and just by completing your email and all this legal information, you will receive a booking.com email to complete the legal contract and be able to connect your account and push the properties. We will see this in the next slide, and we're going to show you a bit more in detail how you will be able to do so. But just I wanted to let you know, first of all, that we have a channel in YouTube and obviously into all the different help center and community base where we can explain you and guide you through the process. And that's something that we're going to make sure that you have all the information on tool, at least for today. So thanks for that one.
Yeah. Uh, so how do we increase your property's visibility and attract more guests? And it all starts with great content. High quality content directly increases your visibility, provides also immense value to the partners like yourselves, and allows you to create attractive offers for travelers, and for sure makes them the entire process simple for you for your company. So let's dive into how we make the search process incredibly easy and personalized for travelers. This is our smart filters. This is powered by AI, simplify the search experience. Guests can narrow down results using free format text, leveraging hundreds of hidden filters, images, and user generated content to find exactly what they are looking for. This is also leads to personalized search results with automatically applied filters.
Great, great. Is this available already in Europe, in the US? Is it
Yeah. This is totally available for everyone else, for all the people. What is not available yet in UA is the AI trip planner, which we will discuss in a bit later. So if we move, we understand that travelers often have very specific and picky questions before booking, and that's okay. And that's why our property Q&A feature makes finding property details effortless. This feature makes Q&A a breeze by allowing guests to easily find specific details and answer it, and it leverage user generated content like we told you before, including reviews and image to provide comprehensive responses. As you can see in this example, I guess can ask, is it dog friendly, and receive detailed answer based on other guest reviews.
great? And
Yeah.
this chat, exactly, that's the main one that you were saying. You can see the comments for the different people and everything, so it's really
Mhm.
visual and yeah, totally. Is this AI also available? Is it now online?
Yeah, this is also available. Yes.
Great.
Is not AI yet. So I mean, it uses it is powered by AI, but
Mhm.
it's not as the same as the next slide. That this is super useful AI trip planner. The next slide, which is not yet
Mhm.
available for UA IPs. So for even more advanced and personalized planning experience, we have this AI trip planner. This is the innovative tool that makes it easier than ever for travelers to explore new destinations and find the perfect stay. Guests can chat with the AI trip planner and express their needs in free form, like the filters, conversational text, and it provides highly personalized and multidimensional search and planning experiences offering personalized recommendation or curated lists. For example, a guest could ask for homes and apartments in Sorso, with a pool and parking close to good restaurant, and the AI will provide suitable options.
Great. That's an amazing feature, especially if you're planning a trip or if you're going to be an end user in this case.
Mhm.
That'd be also a pretty good tool.
It
Mhm.
is available in the US, UK, and Australia, I believe.
Great. So
Yeah,
if American travelers they're coming to Europe, they still will be able to use it, right?
yeah, yeah. This goes by IP. Yeah,
Great news.
IP address. So look at these two images. Which room would you pay more for? Exactly. The perspective truly makes a difference. High quality, appealing imaginary is crucial for attracting bookings and
Mhm.
showcasing the best of your property. It is about presenting your space in the most desirable way possible.
Totally. I mean, it's just about the perception and the emotions whenever you travel, right? People wanna feel that thing whenever they go
Mm,
on vacation and they wanna
Yeah,
experience something, right?
yeah. And if continuing on the theme of visibility, let's talk about ranking.
Hmm.
Please, John, move to the next one. And this is how exactly does our ranking work? Previously, we operated with a static ranking. This meant that different travelers would see properties in the same order, regardless of their individual preferences. However, our current system is dynamic. I mean, by current, I mean is 2017, I believe, something like that, we started to use machine learning to adapt the customer's needs. This is a game changer because now different travelers view properties in the most relevant order to them. And this personalized ranking ensures that your property is shown to the guests that who are most likely to book and based on their specific needs, whether they are budget, business, family, travelers, group of people, etc.
Hmm. So you
So
think this
this is something to consider in terms of how what is your target and what is your strategy.
totally? I was gonna ask maybe we will also provide a ICP, so the ideal customer profile, and this will
Mhm.
segment in depends of what should be the ideal client for each of the different property owners that you guys will be targeting. And this obviously will try to segment for the specific candidates that your properties will be listed. What is something that you believe could be done by the property managers to be able to tackle or to segment these different type of people? Is there any insight, something you want to share?
Yes, thank you for this question because it will be answered in the next slides.
Great. That's
So yeah,
nice.
to ensure your property is highly visible and converts booking, here is our essential booking checklist. First, don't forget about the basics. This means loading your inventory at least 16 months in advance, keeping your room status open, setting up both flexible and non-refundable rates plan. Without the inventory and pricing, your property is simply cannot be found. So, yeah, and next, clear the booking path, remove any restrictive conditions, and review and relax your cancellation policies if needed,
Mhm.
because too many restrictions can push potential guests away. And finally, boost your visibility and conversion. Improve your content with high quality images, like we mentioned, and description, enable online payments for faster booking, and consider joining our strategic and or tactical visibility programs. Visibility programs and good content, they are key to increasing your bookings. So, John, I think I already answered this, and let's deep dive into some of these concepts.
Great point, and obviously that's pretty good to hear because we normally tend to recommend doing this for our clients too, and obviously we will review this together, and maybe we will ask you some of the tips for that.
Cool, amazing, yeah. So yeah, this is the how we recommend to build a strong foundation. So building on the rate plans that we just mentioned, it is crucial to establish a, a strong foundation with two primary rate plans. The fully flexible rate plan that offers a maximum traveler freedom typically includes at least 7 days of free cancellation, and it's generally the highest rate. This attracts guests who need flexibility. And in the other hand, we have the non-refundable rate plan, securing guaranteed revenue and bookings for you. It is popular for last-minute reservations and typically offers a discount, appealing to guests looking for a better deal or who are certain of their travel plans. And to truly maximize your occupancy and revenue, it is essential to attract demand across all booking windows. I think this is also part of the strategy that we mentioned, John, when we spoke about the how what is the main recommendation. The main recommendation is to have a clear strategy and to keep in mind that we have uh, several booking windows for short-term bookings, which are typically last minute with shorter stays. Guests can often look for non-refundable mobile or last-minute deals. And the action here is to maximize your occupancy by being less restrictive on the last-minute window. In the midterm, we have travelers' behavior starting to mix with flexibility, length of stay, and money also playing for in a role. So for this segment, add an early booker deal for travelers with fixed plans who are looking for attractive offers is a good deal.
Totally.
And for long-term bookings, customers who book well in advance usually stay longer, spend more per booking, and want more flexible rates. So to maximize your revenue here, offer weekly and monthly rates, flexible policies, and deals for guests with the options to change the dates.
Amazing. Thank you. Hmm.
And one of the key parts of our speech is payments. Is revisiting global payments. This slide um, powerfully illustrates the breadth of payment method that we are offering, that they are available on Booking for major credit cards and digital wallets like PayPal, Apple Pay, or Google Pay to regional favorite like Alipay, WeChat Pay, and Klarna. We ensure that practically any traveler can complete their booking. The seamless integration into the booking flow, as shown on the right of the device, allow guests to easily choose their preferred payment method, whether they opt to pay immediately with a wallet or pay at the property. And this broad acceptance significantly reduces abandoned bookings and improves guest satisfaction. Our final slide, the next slide, this illustrates the main characteristics on payments by booking. So it increases the net bookings by 7%, reduce cancellation by up to four times. For me, the time, the operational effort, the peace of mind that it offers is one of the best values of payments by booking. It also offers an extra visibility in the search results, and for sure, it completes the a seamless experience for the guests to finalize the process.
Totally. Thanks, Juan, because that's normally one of the experience or questions about the guest, right? If I have a Chinese client, uh, we can expect and we know that Booking will obviously have all these connections that we have, everything just made possible for us, and also the experience of the guest, wherever they might be coming, everything will be fluid and seamless, which is kind of the optimal, right? Starting with the right fit for the guest. So thank you for that. I think my partner has also added some of the polls. If you could actually check, we're actually asking how many of you are already using Booking.com, just so we know, and if you have the possibility to use submit a question or a vote in here. So that would be great. I see that some of you are already users and are already working on benefiting from Booking, which is great. And also there is a second question. If you're already a Rental Ninja user, please say so I can see also some of the polls are already being asked, and that's great. to kind of move on a little bit on terms of knowing where you're currently at and how we can guide you, help you, and obviously provide a bit more information. So that's always the really efficient and help us a little bit to know, right? And now we're gonna move on a little bit of how to put in practice everything that Juan was saying. As you already know, and most of you know, we work worldwide. So we have clients all over the locations that you can see in here, and we have available on the platform 7 languages, which are really, we're really happy to have a team that is multinational and being able to solve and tackle the property managers' problems worldwide are great. And then we're going to review what are the basic steps towards creating the different sections and going from the 0 to 10 in Renta Ninja and Booking.com. And we're going to review what is the status on the process of each of the different sections. First of all, main one we already seen before, how to create the account if you don't have an account yet. And now what we're going to be seeing is if you want to create a property in Rental Ninja, how you should be able to send it across Booking.com. So in this case, I will show you from you have all these videos in YouTube. I can send you later after the meeting today to some of the people that can demand it. The main idea will be that from Rental Ninja, you will be able to seamlessly select the properties that you want to send, and just being able to send them across the different platforms, in this case, booking.com, to select if you want to have a request to book or instant booking. And obviously, in this case, being able to select what is the markup. Once you have done that, in 1 or 2 minutes, you will have approved and validate the property, which is seamless, really easy, simple, and being able to benefit yourself with all this. And the second slide that I'm going to show you right now is just being able to manage rates. Everything that Juan was saying, I think is really useful and beneficial to know that everything will be done from Rent Ninja. Whatever might be non-refundable rates, as you could see in here, or see the full list of all the rates that you will be able to use um, conveniently and really easy from Rent Ninja. So you will be able to tackle all the scenarios that you might expect and see on the future. Also, in terms of promotions, we'll give you the opportunity to create any promotions that you might have, whatever might be the different scenarios that we have here, long stays. You will be able to select them from Rento Ninja to use them across your direct reservations, but also inside of Booking to be a bit more specific and only use these promotions in Booking.com. Also, last minute promotions, discounts, things that you want to be able to tackle. This is something really efficient. Early bookers also maybe do some filters, target different countries that might be more specific for you. And obviously, you will be able to select for one property or for all the properties, being able to use add this promotion, and also for mobile rates. Not sure, maybe Elia, you might have some insights in here. Which one works best, or which one would you recommend in this case for promotions from the ones that we have seen today?
Yeah, so regarding promotions, we actually let the property managers decide, because we have a promotion per each strategy, let's say. So depending on the customer that they would like to attract, they can use, for example, last minute deal, or if they would like to attract like reservations far in advance, they can use early booker, or if they want to attract a certain nationality, for example, they can use country rates. Or the most successful one that we see is actually the mobile rate, because more than half of our reservations are now coming from mobile devices. So we strongly recommend that one.
Totally, that's a pretty good slide. Thanks for that. We all kind of a user, in Booking, so we all see prices, compare different deals, and we do it from the phone. I think it's kind of the usual behavior. So that's thanks for the tip, because that's kind of really important for property managers. And obviously, as you might already know, but this is just kind of a really quick wrap up, that all the different reservations and everything that you will be in this case, and booking reservations will be all managed in the same platform, seamless with all the information with the guest, payment status, all the task and management tools, and obviously the communication with the guest to be efficient and fluent. Everything will be centralized on the same platform. You don't have to worry about problems, or just being able to commit with different clients, find the communications with them, or even the payments, right? So everything will be centralized, make easier for you, and just being able to centralize. That's pretty much I wanted to share and explain with you. I know you guys have already a couple of questions asked on the chat, so I think will be more efficient for us to just cover those questions, see a bit more what is your current situation right now, what is your current priorities for the next year, for this season, and so on. I actually see one question. So if you could um, reply to this, what is your biggest challenge currently right now? Whatever might be pricing optimization, manage multiple channels, automate routines. I think it's multiple check. You can select a couple of them so we know a little bit. I see that there is one big winner for now. So I want to give you the chance to reply to this and see if there is anything coming on. And in terms of questions and actually seeing some of them, I'm going to ask the team to prioritize me and give us which ones are going to be the best ones to start with.
I wanted to do a little hiccup on discounts, promotions, and opportunities because there's so many options that it may be confusing. So Juan already mentioned that it's very, very important to isolate your ideal target audience, right? And I think that based on that, you can make some wise choices on what to apply and when. Um, because from our experience, for example, booking.com tends to work extremely well for short-term vacation rentals, and it works extremely well plus over for last-minute bookings, which boosts your revenue quite a lot because what kills your revenue is usually having empty spots. It's not the pricing that you set, it's not how much you can charge or not, it's the empty days. And this is where opportunities and promotions from booking.com really help. These flexible rate plans that Juan was mentioning, the non-refundable for early bookers, plus refundable for last minute discounts for last minute bookers, they're all very, very important. And if you head up to the opportunity section in Rental Ninja, we highlight a lot of options that you just need to click on the green button and it will automatically apply those things on booking.com. I highly advise that you guys take a look at this because it's very helpful.
Great. Thanks for. I'm just kind of reviewing a bit of the questions, and I see that I see one of question that might be also interesting. Can you show how to avoid a single rental ninja property map to a single account? How do we have multiple rentals under rental ninja mapping to a single account? That's a pretty good question, and I think most of them we can actually review them by one by one. I think actually we'll put I will actually send you a customer support link to some of these questions because I see some of them might be a bit more personal, and we can guide you and explain you maybe a bit
Yes,
detail.
I think that some of the personal questions that we are getting, we will respond to all of them. Don't worry about it. We will respond all of them. Some of them are more general and we can respond right now, but the ones that are more personal for customers, specific questions, we will answer personally. I saw one from Valeria that just asked that in Spain we are requested to send information, travelers information to the authorities, and she's asking if we have a smooth way to do this. Well, I'm happy to announce that very soon we will automatically handle this from Rental Ninja. So you just have to put the information for your listings, and we'll collect the guest information for you, of course, with your approval, and you'll have to fill some forms so we can do this. But we'll automatically push this into the different authorities for you.
Thanks, Paul. That's pretty good and efficient reply since we're can also, as I know, something on the hand to send information automatically to the police, but that's actually something that we're gonna communicate really soon too. That was a pretty good question too. So, what is the good balance between? I think Leslie is asking, what will be a good leverage between promotions that we should be adding or rates? As Juan was saying, I think that the ratio will be having true the standard rates or direct rates and one or the refundable. That's something, Juan, that maybe you wanna kind of give us a quick insight here. What will be a good leverage or what will be a good ratio of how many rates should we create somehow?
This depends on the property type, the strategy you're having. Also depends on where are you located. How crowded is the or how competitive is the market. But what I mentioned, and it's true that it's not easy to have a clear strategy on what is your expectations in terms of having a non-refundable rate portion of your rooms filled. Also considering um, offering some flexibility for those non-refundable rates to modify the reservation, which allow them also to modify and change and give them the peace of mind, because I saw some report that only the 3% of the non-refundable rates that are modifying the reservation. But the balance between flexible and non-refundable, it was, I mean, before COVID, I would say 18-20%. After COVID, things are not that clear for me. I'm sorry, and it depends on the market.
Great one. I think it's from the US, and I think one of the good markets in the US might be Texas. I think it's just kind of growing a lot right now, Miami and so on. So that's great. Let's see if we have any other question out um, in here. Let me just go in. Yeah, think about what information I think we cover a little bit. What was the way to optimize the listing? So how can we ramp up a little bit to be in a better position or be able to list? If you could, Juan, give us a quick summary, but I think we cover most of it. Or Laia, if you want to share, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I think Juan already went through it most, but first of all, we need to make sure that our listing is bookable, visible. So we have like availability way in advance. In our platform, you can guests can actually book up to 16 months in advance. Then we need to make sure that our inventory is also like flexible as much as we can. We know that vacation rentals we still we cannot be as flexible as maybe other segments, but this is something that guests really value. And then, of course, content, anything related to pictures. This is the first thing that guests are actually looking for. The quality of the pictures, that are enough pictures showcasing the entire property. And also the tags, the photo tags are also important, especially now that we are launching more and more AI tools within our front end. And our system is using then photo tags also to showcase your properties, or accommodate what guests are actually looking for. For example, if they are looking for a property with swimming pool, then we might show the swimming pool picture first.
Great, thank you, Laia. And Juan, sorry, I think I speak over you, or
I think I'm I'm really exhausted for this preparation. I think content is super valuable, and agree on the Laia's words.
great, thank you. Also, one really good question, which is about if I want to order from my guest any late check-in or early check-in. We do have an option for this, for upsells or anything on the platform. So guests will be able to, we do have a guest portal where they will be able to put any information, and you obviously be able to tackle to increase the ticketing in terms of what will be the different services that you will be want to provide. So this we can review it in a quick meeting. Obviously, as I already know, I will send you a quick email recap of what we cover and some links towards people that might be also needing help, assistance, or anything like that. So feel free to reach out in any other way, but you will definitely hear from us regarding this. Let me see if there is anything that might be also.
Well, I saw a couple of questions regarding pricing. I wanted to answer one
Yes.
about how you actually create a non-refundable rate plan in Rental Ninja. You just need to go to booking.com connection, manage rate, basically, and you will find on the top right a new add new rate plan, and add new rate plan to this room or whatever it is, and you just select non-refundable and overwrite whatever you want. For example, the minimum stay or something like that. This will apply this non-refundable price on top of your base standard rate plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Just being able to modify rates or being able to do promotions, as I was saying, for this type of not only questions but personalized and tailored approach, we can do it together. We can help you and assist you with that. And also, I wanted to kind of inform you, we're gonna have a monthly webinar. So we will be having this month few webinars to tackle many good points. So we will have experts in the field. So we'll have Maria, Eva, people from the team and people from outside the team to provide us information. I think the next one is going to be next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Also, we're going to cover pricing, so to know a bit more about the insights of the market and which strategies are the ones that are happening right now, and also which ones we recommend in this case. We will also have one of the VATs and accounting in terms of taxes purpose in the next few weeks, and one about the fees and upsells, that things that will be also a good point of cover. So feel free. We will also send them on the email with the link of registration. So feel free to link. And also to keep in touch, right? This will make it to be able to provide information valuable for you guys to take smart decision, prepare the different uh, seasons, whatever might be the low season coming in or the high season, to make sure that everything is efficient and working performance as we already know is doing, and obviously to provide you the best case scenarios that we know that are working right now and will be working for you. So I think that's kind of the quick end, unfortunately, but I'm gonna see that there is some more questions. Um,
Yeah, just to remind everybody, the ones that we have not answered now because we're running out of time, we will answer personally to everybody.
Indeed, thanks Paul.
Yeah, maybe we can take another, like the last question from our end, because I see that there were some repeated questions on how to modify descriptions as we call them. Yeah, probably very correctly said that descriptions are actually created from our end, from Booking.com. And indeed, our system is taking into account all the information that you set in the system, like facilities, location, and any services that you have in your property, to create a description that's also like very well positioned in SEO and meta searches and so on. But I would also like to use this opportunity to inform you, if you don't know it yet, that we have another section in our front end, that it's property profile, that you can actually add your own description, the property description, and also your company description in your own words and in different languages. And this is actually also possible via the Rental Ninja connection. So if you have not done so, I really recommend you to add your description, because it can be fully customized. It's fully flexible from Rental Ninja.
Great, Laia, that's great. Yeah.
Well, if guys, if you don't mind, also we have some questions regarding the stacking of promotions, and we have to bear in mind that the promotion may stack in some of the discounts where you guys are offering. But also keep in mind that if you cannot provide a discount, uh, maybe you have to accommodate the rate to offer a discount to get that kind of visibility. But we have to keep in mind also the content when we are offering a mobile rate, a country rate, or a basic deal, or just a deal, that those tags will impact on the visibility, will be sent to newsletters, will be um, showing in some other offer platform that we have, other on affiliates. This will increase the impact on the visibility, on the bookings, and maybe isn't the profitability of this kind of reservation analyzed by itself. It maybe is not the best one, but it will increase the occupancy. And I mentioned in some of the booking window targets, if we need last minute occupancy, we may have to reduce this profitability or not, but we have to choose between occupancy rates and profitability, just to increase or not the occupancy.
Great point. Yeah, totally. And some of the questions about I see that you guys are replying on the chat with the OTAs and some of the taxes and so on. So we will cover those ones I think together. Great. I hope you enjoyed the webinar. We try to make it as more effective or practical in a way as possible to kind of be back and forward, just to get feedback and so on. We might also maybe send you a quick survey to know a little bit what was your feedback, things that you like, things that maybe could be improved. I think also will give us a bit more feedback of how to improve for the next webinar. So we hope you to have you there, obviously. You're all welcome to be part of this. It's going to be also something to add you some values, share information, and just being able to create a small community to help each other in a way. All on this, Paul, not sure if you want to say anything.
I'm all good.
Great. Great. What is something that you're expecting for the next month or for the next for the end of the quarter somehow?
In our roadmap,
Yeah, the roadmap somehow, something you want to
well,
share.
authorities connection is one of them. We also have an automations module that we're launching soon, and by automations we mean anything. I don't know if any of you know Zapier, but something similar, but for vacation rental inside Rental Ninja. And yeah, exciting stuff coming.
Totally. Actually, seen some of the stuff is really exciting. I haven't seen the full. I haven't had the onboarding yet, but in the commercial department or in the marketing, we want to know a bit more in detail. And for sure, we're excited about that. Juan, Laia, anything exciting for you guys that you want to share, other than a lot of things that you have already shared?
We expect a great summer. Again, other than that, we will keep investing in the AI and, like Paul mentioned, the automation processes, and also with Laia. Laia will share some hints from the connectivity perspective.
Amazing. Thank you, Juan. Laia, anything that you want to share or say?
Yeah, actually, same as Juan. Very excited, in particular for the new features that we are launching with the help of AI, and also very excited to see how the different generations are using AI and how this can actually lead to more conversion and more bookings for all of us.
Totally. I think we're all on the same boat. We're looking for that, obviously, to kind of have more occupancy with better prices and better clients. That's the better combination somehow. And I think you guys have a quick pop-up just on your screen. If you could just reply, that will also help us a little bit more. And other than that, wishing you a really exciting morning, afternoon, wherever you might be. And we're looking to see you next time in the next webinars, or just you can just say hi on the chat, on the email, mm, book a quick meeting with us even to just kind of have a small talk with, or just to guide you a bit more on detail with the questions you might have. Great. Amazing, guys. I think unfortunately we have the time just running, and I wish you a lovely day, and talk to you really soon. For now,
Thank you.
pleasure. Ciao for
Thanks.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.